It's that time again. Here at Shavano Mountain Raceway, we bring to you Gravity Chaos Rallycross. My name is Aaron Take.
Hey folks, this is Richard Gere and we're perched up here at the Eagle's Nest.
Thank you for all the love and attention you've given to us.
Yeah.
You're all very dear.
Oh, come on, Aaron. Get rid of the dad jokes and just announce the drivers.
We begin with Group 5, and the number 5 seed from E67 Diecast Racing is Papa E in that BMW M3 wagon. He is a little aft-loaded. Now the number 29 seed from Irons Diecast Racing, we've got Iron Man in a 98 Subaru Impreza. James Ironbeard is the number 13 seed from Ironbeard Customs. He's in that Ford Sierra Cosworth. And then finally, closest to us, the number 21 seed is Puff with Puffs Racing, and he's driving a Subaru WRX STI.
We've got Group 5 and we've got Group 6 coming up soon. This is race number 1. Remember folks, first place is 6 points, second is 4, third is 2, and 1 for fourth place. They don't want a DNF, and oh my goodness, Puff has already flipped his car over. And right now Iron Man has the lead. That's a good drift. He pirouettes, that's going to help out, as Papa E appears to be stuck up on the Mesa Butte. And I know James is back there on the Joker lane, but right now, all the action is with Iron Man coming around the big U, and there are other drivers behind. Okay, and nicely done. Iron Man comes in first. James will come in second, and look at that. Papa E scurries through in third.
As we watch the instant replay, Puff comes out the jump cockeyed over the creek and just turtles it right over. And now you see Papa E caught way behind. James is making his way down the Joker lane. There's a great drift by Iceman, but an overdrift by Papa E. That slows him up considerably. However, he still finishes as the other drivers, there's James, and here comes Papa E, make their way down the track. The important thing here is to score points and keep up with your competition. And after the first race, 3 of the 4 drivers get the 6 points for crossing all the checkpoints. Papa E took third, James Ironbeard second, and Iron Man won the race. He leads with 12.
I can't help but notice here Puff's car looks like the wheels are missing in that graphic. Let's hope he does better than what he did in the first race, as race 2 is about to begin and Puff is on our outside. James Ironbeard is closest to us. Green lights and off they go. Oh goodness, I think Puff just did a barrel roll.
I really wish I had a barrel roll button like 2D.
Now Aaron, you know we have some budgetary constraints. And besides, 2D and 3D, well, my mom has gone to pick them up, so they're going to be here soon.
Are they bringing Crazy Jimmy?
No, there's only room for 2. Papa E is in the lead now. He's looked quite good in this second race, and look at him. Oh no, on his top. Here comes James Ironbeard. Ooh, and he hits Papa E, and I think Papa E ended up winning the race.
Puff must be watching 3D Botmaker because he does a barrel roll just like Peppy Hare from Star Fox.
Yeah, Puff, barrel rolls are for after the race.
That's right. Meanwhile, Papa E just about throws a barrel roll into the first turn. But take a look, his drifting got much better, and he was able to move on into first place because of this. Down the scrambler, he does flip over, but a timely attaboy slap in the rear from James Ironbeard puts him, I stand corrected, he does have 20 points, although he was first across the finish line. And again, 3 of the 4 move past all the checkpoints. Puff is still struggling. Very tight score amongst the 3, Papa E, James Ironbeard, and Iron Man.
Okay, it's race 3 of Group 5. James Ironbeard is on the outside after being in the Joker lane on the inside. And we have Iron Man closest to us. There's the green light, a nice even start. Oh my goodness, Puff has made it over. Let's go, Puff, come on. He's got the lead. Second place, it looks like Papa E is cruising quite well. Nice drift by James, nice drift by Puff, and I don't see James. No, I do see James. He's in the background, way in the back, and meanwhile, Iron Man had the lead on the runway, but was overtaken by Papa E. What a slick move. Now he's upside down. No, he's right side up, and he comes through in first. Iron Man will take second. There's Puff in third, and here comes James, twirling in for fourth.
After a very clean jump over the creek, Puff powers onto the Mesa Butte and executes a great drift. But it is Iron Man that carries a ton of speed through the Joker lane. Now, as he comes down onto runway 3, it looks as though he's pushed by Papa E. And here comes James Ironbeard. He's limping down runway 3 in 4th place. Papa E just about spills the beans again, but he is able to finish in first place and has the lead with 33. He adds 13 more points. James Ironbeard is able to add 7. Puff is able to add 8 more points, and Ironman adds 11.
Yeah, indeed. 3 of the 4 competitors are really duking it out. 4-point spread between the 3 of them. It's good to see Puff finish, and I hope he does this last time. Puff is in lane 3, and we've got James Ironbeard in lane 2. Now, he and Ironman will be drifting on the Mesa Butte. Oh, no, and Puff just had an accident in the snow. James was behind and manages to catch up. He's ahead of Ironman, but it's Papa E that has the lead now. Through the S-turns, James goes, but Papa E carries a ton of speed down runway 3. He's looking very smooth. And I see James in the background as Papa E wins the 4th race. Very nice time. Here comes James, and Ironman's going to slide in for 3rd.
And talk about bad luck. Puff had the lead through the snow section, and then continues to have barrel roll troubles and struggles. That peppy hair barrel roll is a nightmare for him now. But James has a great drift. He cuts in on Ironman and then continues to keep his momentum going. However, Papa E has been the fast one today. He's been the hare in this race and making the others look sort of like turtles, but they do come around and keeping the score close with a win. Papa E adds 13 more points and now has 46. Let's go down to James Ironbeard, who took 2nd place. 10 more points gives him 39. Ironman has 40, and Puff collects 2 more points. He has 12. Let's go to commercial break.
Hello, race fans. At Gravity Throttle Racing, we don't want to give you a whirlwind tour. We care about you. My name is Portia Gear, Richard's mother. Please buy our merchandise.
Introducing the drivers from group number 6, and we begin with the number 6 seed. From Dutch Clutch Racing is Dutch Vandershift in that BMW. Next to him, the number 30 seed, a newcomer from Big Mac Racing is Flying McBrien in a BMW wagon. And now, the number 14 seed from Manchild Motorsports is Papa Pugsley. He's driving an Audi Sport Quattro. Closest to us, the number 22 seed from Ross Sungod Racing. Ross Sungod is also driving a BMW wagon.
Wow. I don't know, race fans, if you saw the graphic, but those 2 BMW wagons are both pretty aft-loaded. But you never know what's going to happen here at Shavano Mountain Raceway, and race 1 is underway. There's a quick start by Flying McBrien, and Dutch is right near him, but now Flying McBrien has the lead going onto the Mesa Butte. Ooh! Punches the wall, but he's continuing backwards. And I think I see Ross Sungod coming around, and he's going to take the lead onto runway 3. There he goes. Flying McBrien seemed to be struggling a little bit. Of course, driving backwards makes it much harder. And look at that, as Ross Sungod comes through for 1st. Here is Flying McBrien for 2nd. And they just keep trickling in. There is 3rd place, Papa Pugsley. Oh, no! Dutch, what happened to you, man?
We will follow the action with Dutch, as well as Flying McBrien, who comes in a little nose heavy. Now check out the recovery. What a save by Dutch Clutch Racing. But now as he goes over that little train jump, he just manages to flip it right over. Now it does appear as though he crosses checkpoint number 4. The racing action continues. Here come the drivers, and it looks like Papa Pugsley was going to spearhead Flying McBrien. But Flying McBrien is flying backwards, and he is ahead and comes in ahead of Papa Pugsley. Taking a look at the 2nd column, they're only giving Dutch Vandershift 3 points. I don't like that.
Yeah, no.
The other drivers managed to finish, and the
4.
red numbers tell you what their final score is with place finish.
Yeah, we need to talk to the judges here, because he definitely crossed that 4-point checkpoint as we start race number 2. Here we go. The lights are green, and closest to us is Papa Pugsley, but it is Flying McBrien flying ahead, and Dutch is right next to him. Dutch is first onto the drift lane. Oh, he hits the inner wall, and there is Flying McBrien coming through, and I also see Ross Sungod. Oh, Flying McBrien got off the road as he was approaching and entering runway 3. Right now, Dutch has the lead. They all pile up now onto the scrambler they go, and Flying McBrien flies ahead and takes the win. And what a close 2nd place result. We're going to have to look as Papa Pugsley comes through in 4th.
Race fans, are you tracking? Dutch Clutch begins with a bit of a struggle, or Dutch Vandershift, as he does hit that inner wall and gets spun around. What a gorgeous drift by Ross Sundgaard. He goes over the jump and he is smoothly in contention. There we see Flying McBrien have trouble and get past. And Papa Pugsley is having a little trouble on runway 3. Here's where Flying McBrien makes his move, takes the win for first. Dutch Vandershift will take second. Ross Sundgaard does take third. As we check out the scoreboard after the second race, starting at the bottom, Flying McBrien adds 13 more points and he has 23 in leads. Now, he and Papa Pugsley get that extra point for going down the Joker lane. All the drivers finish. The scores are not that far apart.
It's a great competition so far as Papa Pugsley now rotates to the outside. And there we are, Flying McBrien closest to us. I got to tell you, so far, these two wagons, even though they're half-loaded, they're doing well and they've got a nice start. Oh, Papa Pugsley had the lead, but Flying McBrien flips over. And I don't see Papa Pugsley either. Nice job as Ross Sundgaard has a wonderful drift. Remember, I think he's like 37% on the front axle and 63 on the rear, and you would think the poor guy was just going to spin out, but no. Great control, coming around, and spins backwards, but comes through. Nice job by Dutch, taking second. Oh, here comes Papa Pugsley. The race is not over, and he drives very well backwards, I got to tell you that, as he comes through for third.
We're seeing drivers in lane 4 struggle over that creek jump, and there goes Flying McBrien. But watch again at the top of your screen in lane 1, Papa Pugsley swerves to the left and right, and he almost got stuck in the snow. Meanwhile, Ross Sundgaard continues to impress. There's another great drift by Ross Sundgaard. It looks as though his wagon is perfectly tuned for this track right now, and we're not sure how. Here comes Papa Pugsley. He drops in and manages to make his way the rest of the way backwards. Impressive work on his part as Papa Pugsley collects 8 more points with a third place finish. Flying McBrien has 24, but the leader right now is Ross Sundgaard with 33.
Very competitive racing, all 4 drivers. Folks, we appreciate you being here. This is the last race of the day's event. Race 4, Group 6 is underway. Oh, Dutch Vandershift cursed from lane 4 and just about off the road goes Ross Sundgaard. Nice job by Papa Pugsley, and looks like Flying McBrien almost didn't drift at all. Well, he's back on the track forward. That's good. Nice job there. And we see Ross Sundgaard in second. Ross Sundgaard spins out and hits the Wagon Queen family truckster. And it looks like Papa Pugsley is our only finisher. Ross Sundgaard will collect 5, and Flying McBrien 4.
Well, as Richard said, lane 4 is becoming a curse for some of the drivers, and Dutch throws it over. He will only collect 1 point. Ross Sundgaard just about rolls off the track right at the same spot as Puff. Now that is one of the weaknesses of being half-loaded, as we watch Flying McBrien do a complete spin, but he does get himself going. However, it's over the train jump that he has trouble and hits the checkpoint number 4 sign. Papa Pugsley continues to do well. He needed that finish, and Ross Sundgaard will pass the number 5 checkpoint. Flying McBrien adds 4 and has 28. Ross Sundgaard went through the Joker lane. He adds 6 with 39. Papa Pugsley bumps up to 37. Wait a minute. And Dutch Vandershift. The judges are going to take race 1 and reevaluate, giving him 4 more points for 26.
Well, it's been a very steadfast, great day of racing for several of the drivers. I do feel bad for Puff. Not only did he only score 12, but it looks like the wheels got stolen off of his car. Be sure to locate your favorite driver. I see Papa E up there in row 1. Row 3 is almost new cars from today. Papa Pugsley is headlining row number 4.
Are you tracking?